Are you thinking about moving to Canyon County and you don't know where to go between Caldwell and Middleton? We are gonna dive in and make this less confusing, but to start out the confusion, I have a Caldwell address, yet we consider ourselves in Middleton. Why is that? Let's jump into Middleton versus Caldwell. Which one is better? How do the two cities differ in education? How do the two cities differ in population, in growth, in poverty levels? We are gonna dive into it all. Middleton is situated in Canyon County. Middleton is the 25th largest city, 11,566 persons here in Middleton. Now, when I say here in Middleton, I'm actually not in Middleton. I'll get into that later, like I said. Middleton's growth rate is at 6.65%. Middleton's population has increased by over 20% in the last 3.5 years. That is astounding. When the high school was built here, it's actually just around the corner. It was too big for the student population. Now Middleton School is actually growing into that school quite nicely, to give you an idea. Middleton only covers 6 square miles and has a population density of 2,090 people per square mile. Average household income in Middleton is over $60,000, and the poverty rate in Middleton is just around 12%. If we compare it to Caldwell, Caldwell is the 4th largest city in the state of Idaho. Caldwell is growing at a rate of 5.2% every year, and its population has increased by over 16% since 2020. The population in Caldwell, Idaho is just about 60,000, and like I said, it's already grown to over 70,000. Caldwell covers a portion of 23 square miles. Now that includes all of the county, because like I said, I live in Caldwell. I have a Caldwell address. I live in the county, so I don't live in city proper. That is why I have a Caldwell address, is because I am located in the county. A population density in Caldwell is just over 3,000 people per square mile. First off, let's look at the differences in location for Middleton and Caldwell. Caldwell really finds itself about right here in over to that area. That's what most people consider Caldwell, okay? And this river divides pretty strongly Middleton from Caldwell. So that anything north of that river is gonna be considered Middleton for most stretches of the imagination and east of the freeway. Caldwell's gonna be mostly right here. So if we look at Middleton, where are we going out to eat in Middleton? In fact, today I want to go out to eat for lunch, and there are a couple taco shops. There's Jack in the Box, there's Chaps. There's really not a ton in Middleton. There's a Size Kitchen, Asian food, fantastic. But what we have is not a lot of choices when it comes to Middleton. It really is not. There's Ridley's for grocery shopping, which is right here. And then we can look at a few of the nice parks that we have in Middleton. The high school is located right here. The middle school is located right there. Okay. When we look at parks, you're looking at Piccadilly Park, which has a skate park. It's right here, located across the street from the middle school. There is a tiny park that hits your map. There's a couple tiny parks that hit your map right here. It's almost embarrassingly small. Look at this. If I can zoom in how small this Davis Park, like literally is like this. It's hilarious. But then there's Foot Park, Hawthorne Park, Middleton Place Park, and Piccadilly Park. Those are the 4 main parks to Middleton. In fact, I loved how I hovered over that show. There's a cool splash pad here. There's a skate park as well. Foot Park's where a lot of the Saturday soccer games are, which is hilarious because the soccer game popped up there. Hawthorne Park is where a lot of baseball games are. You can see baseball fans there. And Middleton Place Park, there's that playground. There's also tennis courts there and a huge grass area. That is essentially the best parks there in Middleton. Centennial Grove, kind of a gateway to hit the greenbelt and bike type of park. When we look in Caldwell, the city I'm less familiar with than Middleton, you will find that there's Indian Creek Plaza, which just rules, dominates, is awesome here in Caldwell. It's right here in the heart of Caldwell. I've said this on many videos. The mayor of Caldwell, or whoever it is doing a fantastic job by revitalizing the city from the inside out. There can be lower income there, and with lower income, it can bring some crime. But this is located at such a good spot because it's kind of weeding out some of these areas where you wouldn't want to live. Backing out of Caldwell to the south end of Caldwell is Mallard Park. There's also Lake Lowell Picnic Park, which is located right on Lake Lowell. This is the Caldwell side, this is the Nampa side. Another park worth talking about is Ustick Park. This one has quite a lot of space. There's baseball fields and there's a park there. Seabury Park here, if we zoom out, is located there, close to the heart of Caldwell, definitely in city limits there. And another one we can look at is Wittenberger. Wittenberger is a good little park. Ton of space here. If you're ever driven here, this is a ton of grass area, right along the river, a good open area to enjoy the beauty. When it comes to entertainment in Middleton, you're gonna be traveling outside of Middleton to grab that entertainment. So Caldwell and Nampa would win there. We grab a lot of our restaurants, a lot of our entertainment in those cities. And when it comes to theaters, Caldwell has an Caldwell Lux Theater. Okay, it's right there in Indian Creek. Awesome theater. And when it comes to the outdoors, both are located as gateways to whatever outdoors you want. The distance between them isn't far, so what one has, the other one basically has as well. As you can see by the map, you can hit any of these highways heading out of town, and you can be at the Snake River here. You can be at Lake Lowell there, which is awesome because that is part of Caldwell itself. This is a nice reservoir here. To get to it takes a little bit of time. It takes about an hour and a half actually from Middleton, believe it or not. Not a lot of locals go there. It takes quite a bit of time to get there. And then there's Lake Peak as well. That is a good spot as well. And then you've also got Blackstreet Canyon to go boating. So depending on if you have a boat, you can choose where you want to go. It's going to be more convenient for you. So when you look at this sums up everything for groceries, entertainment, outdoors, groceries there in Middleton versus Caldwell. Guys, my name is Brian Hymas, born and raised here in the Boise Valley. I was an appraiser for 2 or 3 years before getting into real estate. I've been doing that for those 6 or 7 years, and I absolutely love all things real estate. I love all things Boise. I truly think this is the best place on earth. So we just went to Eastern Idaho and Northern Idaho in the last 7 days both, and I can tell you this place is the best place all around, all year round. Now, there are parts of the state that might beat out us when it comes to best snow or best crops or best views or best, but when you combine everything, there is nothing better. This place is utopia. So if you're planning to come to this utopia and you are coming from a liberal state, that's where most of you are coming from, and you want to get out of your non-utopia liberal woke state, then please hit me up 208-213-2092 or brian@brianhymas.com, and we will get you on the Buying in Boise blueprint. It is tried and tested. It will work every time. It'll get you focused on what you want so that you don't miss out on any homes, and so you don't buy a lemon, and that you don't overpay on any homes. That is what the whole thing is designed to do, and it gets the job done efficiently so that you don't waste time. We're gonna now go over the ratings from Middleton to Caldwell for the school ratings. Now guys, I have said time and time again, these school ratings might mean something to you, they might not. For me, they don't carry 100% weight in my decision. What they do carry, and I don't think this is even debatable, is they will help you resell your home. So if you have a home that has higher ratings for the school systems, you will probably get more money for your home. If all things were equal, you would probably get more for your home in a highly rated school area than if it weren't, because it means something for the masses. So let's dive into Middleton versus Caldwell schools. As you can see, quite a few B ratings on there and 1 A+ rating for Middleton High School. When we look at Caldwell's ratings, they changed just a little bit. I see more C's and I see a B and an A in there. When we look at the school ratings for Caldwell, you can see, I think they're going with C for Caldwell because there's so many C ratings there. There is a B, there is an A. Those got a little bit out of the ordinary for that Caldwell. I don't know if this is alarming for you or not, but those are the ratings according to niche.com. Comparing Middleton and Caldwell's real estate prices, you're gonna find that Caldwell is just a tad under Middleton. Let's look at Middleton first. Middleton's highest priced home is on the market, not sold. It's right about, it's $1 off from $3 million bucks. The median price in Middleton is $558,000. The lowest sold was $262,000. Median days on market in the last 365 days has been 19 in Middleton, Idaho. And the number of homes sold over $2 million in Middleton is a big fat 0. Switching to Caldwell, the highest home has been listed or sold is 2.15. The median price in Caldwell is $382,000. The lowest home sale price was $129,000. Median days on market is about 15% more than Middleton. It's at 22 days on market, and there's been one home over $2 million bucks that's sold. So both aren't exactly the definition of, $3, $4, $5 million homes. In fact, that's very, very rare. There are some homes on the river that are probably worth 5 or 10 million, like legitimately just palaces, nice bunkers, just awesome homes. They're sweet, but for the most part, Middleton and Caldwell, I mean, I got my house out in Middleton for a reason. You get way more bang for your buck. But guys, I want you to dive into Middleton. I obviously chose Middleton for a reason. For me, it's a clear choice and why I moved here. Keep in mind that some of these stats are, so my house was included in the Caldwell numbers, right? Because Caldwell, when you search for Caldwell, it's such a huge, broad area, it includes all that county area. So be careful when you're searching out there. When we search, if you're looking at moving to Caldwell, we'll search by the high school and things like that. It'll change a little bit. But this is just to give you an idea of what the difference is between Middleton and Caldwell. And guys, if you are looking to move to the Boise area, especially, please contact me, 208-213-2092. Would love to connect with you, and a text or a phone call, we can get going on the Buying in Boise blueprint, which obviously will help you save time. And like I explained before, it helps you not buy a lemon, not waste your time, not miss out on any homes, and not overpay. What more do you want? I mean, this thing is proven because these videos attract the buyers that come in from out of town. If you want to get on that tried and true method, please contact me or contact me in my email and we'll get you started. Guys, if you want to watch the next video, the next one you should be be watching is living in Middleton. Middleton rocks. Go give it a watch to dive into all things Middleton. And do you think I'm wrong? Is Caldwell the better place? So if you are planning to come to Utopia if you're planning to come to this Utopia, where's the poverty rates? Where's the education? Where's the... I mean, that was good. That was good. Let's keep going.